switch that and do that. And hopefully that's going out right. Really need to come up with a smoother intro to this other than me just awkwardly stumbling my way into turning the stream on. All right. Back into some Dragon Age. Did do a little bit of tinkering behind the scenes to try to get my character's face right. There apparently is a bug with cheeks and beards, but I was able to kind of use a out of game utility and do a couple things, and now I don't look totally sickly like I have a fake beard strapped on my face. Howdy, Shieldwall. Welcome. Also, howdy to Squeak Mouse and Emma, who were here earlier, beat me to my own stream. Anyway, before we continue the story, there's a quest that I missed out in the wilds, so I'll need to go back out there and see if I can find this dude's cache. I don't think I'm going to be having my any of my teammates with me, so hopefully this won't go as badly as it possibly could. It probably will. Oh, and there's supposed to talk to... Oh, yes. Supposed to talk to you as well? Gay Warden. You know what?
Welcome, Grey Warden.
If the pay's
and
right.
Congratulations on your success.
Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
Yeah, you speak very strangely.
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
Chantry claims magic is sinful because magic is powerful and dangerous. Not entirely no. You know what? Not entirely no.
Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
That sucks. Enchantment. You'll see why that's funny later on if I remember, but I will try. That sounds like a horrid practice. Perhaps I should tranquil all mages then. How someone made tranquil? I feel badly for you. Yeah, it's a horrid practice.
It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content to serve in my role.
Yeah, but once you have all your emotions removed, you obviously won't care. And howdy to Squeak Mouse, Emma, and the one and only Dutch Butters. Welcome, folks. Thanks for stopping by. All right, how is somebody made tranquil?
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
All right,
Of course.
Not exactly
What
a great
may
conversationalist.
I assist you with?
What is enchantment exactly?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
This removing of emotion stuff is like, it's giving me like old, like not entirely legal lobotomy process, which actually my dad's uncle, we're pretty certain, went through when he was a kid, whenever his parents took him on quote unquote vacation to Mexico and left the other kids with family. And he came back a much more calm kid as opposed to the incredibly uncontrollable kid that he was before. We were never able to prove that, but we were pretty certain. Like he could mimic emotions, like on his face. Like he knew when to smile, but you didn't see it in his eyes.
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
Yeah, good talk.
Goodbye.
You just described any man over 40 in 2021.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Oh, Shootwall says I spec'd into arcane warrior. It's distinguished, powerful in this game. Interesting. Okay, I'll definitely have to give that a shot in another playthrough. And Emma's got in the path of the hurricane that's moving in. Stay safe. I bet you're gonna make it through it, but it's understandable to be a little bit worried. I mean, I've been through a ton of them myself, and it's still a little bit worrisome anytime they come blowing in. All right, Wynne, pleased to meet you. I am Beard.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You faced the Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
I know the Fade is where you go when you dream.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
It's the Black City.
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
I've heard that story before.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
At least it's something to ponder.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Well, yes, probably, but I'm not going there just yet. Going back out into the wilds. Assuming I can. Oh, it's locked. Alright, so I guess I can't go out there to do that Last Will and Testament quest, so hopefully we'll be able to come back to that.
I understand your joining is complete. You are blessed by the Maker.
Thank you. Do you have any particular
I
dialogue?
understand your journey
Nope.
is complete. You are blessed by the Maker.
Did I already clear out my inventory? Yeah, for the most part. Game was great. Thanks. I am running a texture pack to kind of up-res some of the textures. I've only done some basic kind of cosmetic mods, aside from like one or two bug fixes. But yeah, it's running nice. North says I lived the scene where you have to drink the blood. I'm curious, but almost afraid to ask.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
That's the case. Perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend
Loved.
ourselves.
LOL autocorrect.
It is not
Okay.
a full notion.
Yeah.
Our
That makes more
arguments with the
sense.
Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the young lord from Highever I met earlier. I understand congratulations are in order.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I don't feel that special. Well, that's probably true, but you know, when you're talking to the king, you play nice.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be
What are the
honored to join
chances
their
this
ranks.
guy's a dick?
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To flank
cover.
the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best.
Oh, don't worry about it,
Send
Shield.
Alistair
Thanks
and
for
the new
dropping
Grey
by.
Warden to make
See
sure
you
it's
around.
done.
That's what I hear. That's why I bumped it up to 2 days a week instead of just one like originally planned. I'll do my best, Your Majesty. You mean I won't be fighting in the battle? I'll refuse to be sent on an errand. It's not dangerous. I can do it. I'll do my best, Your Majesty.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
Something is not going to go right.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Where is this tower?
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
And when do we light the beacon?
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
You better. I know what I have to do. Can we join the battle afterwards? What if the archdemon appears? How much time do we have? We need danger. It's battle. There's always danger. Don't be a puss. Can we join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
And what about the archdemon?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
Lame. Alright, how much time do we have?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
Alright, know what I have to do.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Alright. Let's go wave a torch. Okay, so over to there. That's King's Highway. Oh, wrong way. Already getting turned around.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
If I didn't know that Hollywood would absolutely screw it up, I could definitely see like a short series of this. Do a great job setting the tone. Nice.
Archers!
Okay, this is pretty badass.
Hounds! For Ferelden!
Let's cross the bridge and get to the tower.
Push them back! You will fall!
Ow! I wanted to look! That's what I get for playing a looky-loo. Alright, moving on. Which one of these towers is it? Over to the left.
Make it help us. They're everywhere.
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere.
Be an idiot,
Most of our
Alistair.
men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Powers magic are significant but uncontrollable. Mages have access to spells with fireball effect and single target spells and its groups also discriminate will harm friend and foe alike. I don't think I have this set on easy. I think I have it set on normal. So you're with me, huh? Oh, I forgot. Dude's got a level up. Okay, so obviously he's going to end up going a lot of strength, so character's chance to hit, willpower, constitution. I guess he's relying more on heavy armor than just having a bunch of health and natural built-in defenses, so what are the requirements for 33 strength? Yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah, why not? Alright, Templar, Righteous Strike, Cleanse Area, requires level 9. Can't do that yet. Threaten Warrior adopts challenging posture that increases enemy hostility with each melee attack, drawing them away from other allies while this mode is active. Okay. Warrior tries to make each attack count, sacrificing attack speed for a bonus attack as well as an increased chance to score critical hits as long as this mode is active. Dual weapon, I don't plan on doing dual weapon with him, or archery, weapon, and shield. Shield defense. While this mode is active, character drops into a defensive stance and favors shield, gaining a bonus to defense and an increased chance to shrug off missile attacks, but taking a penalty to attack. With shield balance, the attack penalty is reduced. Shield expertise, defense bonus, charisma, mastery, defense. Alright. I'm thinking upkeep 40, fatigue 5, cooldown 15. I'm thinking let him just go ahead and draw some fire. Let him get all the attention. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that'll be especially helpful because I'm trying to be ranged and I don't want them coming up after me. Let's go, boys. Right. Hitting shot. You just run up there and do your attack thing, and please don't nuke anybody that is on your team. Please. Let's just see what you automatically do.
At the ready.
Well, so much for hitting them while they were further away. Dirty fight. Pocket sand.
As you wish.
Right, man.
You with a pinning shot.
Cut them down!
It was this one, dude. Crippling shot. Carefully aim shotgun. Starting ability fire. Reducing deck. Defense it hits. Yeah, let's do that. Excellent. Not exactly as smooth as I would like, but yeah, this direction. You hit with that.
As you wish.
Pocket sand.
Cut them down! As you wish.
Always got a rifles at the pockets.
On it.
No, that's not what I wanted to do.
As you wish. Come now!
You know, I keep forgetting to make sure my mage is actually doing mage things.
So
Yeah,
many!
she's alright. Oh! Okay, that's a big boy that you're having to fight. Hmm. Use that. And you know what? I need to put that on your quick bar. Okay, gonna need to, you're in a bad spot. Shield cover. Where's the Mass Effect nudity at in this game? It's all fighting and busty grins. They make you earn it. Okay, you need to... What is this? Flaming weapons. Faster chance of parties melee weapons with flames, what they do. Ooh. I don't think it's the Granny R2. I mean, I don't know. I haven't met all the companions yet. I mean, I could have taken this shortcut and installed a few mods, but I didn't. Because this is going on YouTube, not other places. Now, on the second playthrough, when it's not on YouTube, who knows what's going to happen. Ash. Ooh, that's actually better damage, better crit. Do I not have that one equipped? I don't. Better armor pen. Yep, go with that one. Should have been using that from the beginning. Well, since we're here, you've got Warden's Longsword. 7722. Oh, that's two-handed. Never mind. All right, we're good. Chicken Hawk. Are you winning, son? I think so. I survived the drinking of demon blood that, killed another guy, so I'd call that winning. Oh, good. Okay. Got all these guys over here. Didn't see y'all. Attack that guy. Crippling shot. Mage, you need to get over there. Lightning. Arcane Shield. Caster Gems protect shield that helps avert incoming attacks, gaining a bonus to defense while it's most active. Lightning that dude. Woo! Almost didn't get to my mute button in time. That was gonna just sneeze directly into the microphone. Ugh. Okay, we all died. I was so distracted by that sneeze just sitting back there not wanting to come out. Ugh. Yeah, using the pausing to set up attacks, unless you're being facetious. That's something I used a lot during the Knights of the Old Republic KOTOR 1 and 2. And this is reminding me a lot of that crossed with MMOs. Of course, obviously you can't pause those. Oh, stupid trap. I even knew it was there. Okay. I'm gonna redo that. Can I disarm that trap? Ah. Dang it. Thanks, guys. Okay, we should probably focus a little bit here, Alistair. And of course, my dog's over here not focusing. What does this do? Dread Howl. Do it. Good boy.
You could do better than that.
Alright. Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. Oh, I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, a dog is down. Okay, much better that time. Oh, level up. I'm just gonna keep doing mostly dexterity and cunning. With high enough dexterity, I'll dodge a lot of things, so I really won't need much in the way of constitution, but if a hit does land, that's gonna hurt. Let's focus on some of the range stuff. Shattering shot. Archer fires a shot designed to open a weak spot in the target's armor. Shot deals no damage. It hits and imposes an armor penalty on the target. Master Archer increases the target's armor penalty. Experience fighting in tight quarters has taught the archer to fire without interruption, even when being attacked. But what's next after that? Aim. Increases rate of fire. Higher chance. Oh, bonuses to attack damage, armor pen, and crit. Defensive fire. Receiving a bonus defense with slowing rate of fire. Excuse me. I just don't know if how much I'm going to be using stealth with my other guys that are just charging in. It wouldn't be there if it wasn't useful to some extent. I think I want to go Shattering Shot. Although making my way towards Master Archer will make all of these better. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And save. Gotta remember the wise words of Spartan to save constantly. Alright, you, sir. Crippling shot. You're already set up shield and defensive and threaten. That's good, that's good. You are going to go after this dude. Ooh, okay. He said, no, screw you. Okay, this is a little bit risky.
It's either you or me, and it's gonna be me. Here we go.
Pocket sand. That move will forever be pocket sand to me.
This should be easy enough.
Chainmail boots.
Right. This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
Oh, and for anybody that might be watching that it's missing Fallout, Fallout's still going to be 2 nights a week. So I'll be doing that tomorrow night after Roman of the Empire show. Be a little bit later than this one is, but because this one's so much more like story heavy, and I've played a lot of Fallout already, I wanted to get an earlier start for today. You found a gift. You can give it to one of your party members by opening the inventory screen, switching to the party member, then right-clicking on the item and selecting gift from the radial menu. Each party member has a favorite type of gift, and certain items are so precious to a particular character that others will refuse the gift outright. Your camp is a great place to give gifts because party members are sometimes reluctant to talk about themselves on the open road. Alright. Oh yeah, I got new boots. Let's see. Ooh, better armor. A little bit better, but you know, better is better. Studded leather boots. Better. Cured armor. Better. Alright, what have you got here? Gray iron. What about chainmail gloves? Gray iron. It's the same thing. Chainmail boots, same thing. Medium armor. It's chainmail, not splint mail, but otherwise it's same stats. Oh yeah, that looks better. As we know, looks are almost as important as stats in games like this. I'm just going in a big old circle. I am going in a big old circle. Right. So these stairs are through there, up. All right. All right, sir. Take that. You are going to...
This should be easy enough.
Move up. Get right in their faces and probably regret this. Alright. Alistair, you go over there.
Need help?
Only one shall stand!
Alright. Big boy.
Let's get some. Ha! No mercy!
Alright, I'm starting to get the hang of this. He said right before dying horribly.
Let's get started.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
Weren't you complaining that you wouldn't get to fight? Yeah, man.
Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Taron Logain will be waiting for the signal.
Cursed creatures.
Ooh. Alright. Oh, and behind us too. Perfect. You do the fire thing. You try not to be in the fire. Okay, good. Shield pummel. That guy. Then Yeah, penning shot that guy.
Victory shall mine.
Man, I'm popular.
This should be easy enough.
Just die already!
It's either you or me. It's gonna be me. Let's make this quick, shall we?
Maker! Let's have it!
Alright, all good. You need to heal up. Just a little heal.
Here.
Oh, there are so many of them.
Let's make this quick, shall we? This should be easy enough. Cut them down!
Should probably actually start making some poisons. Probably make this a little bit easier. Alright. Everybody take a breather.
On it.
Dig through the pockets of the dead.
On it.
What, Chicken Hawk? We don't want things to go to waste. I mean, come on. If we don't do it, somebody else is. And being a Grey Warden doesn't pay that well. The per diems are nice, but you don't get to keep any extra. They want all the receipts for everything.
Darkspawn approved.
Sir.
What's for their blood?
Ow, pretty sure my mage shot me in the butt.
Take back!
You know, maybe I should stick with the dual daggers. It seems to be doing pretty well so far, despite not really investing much into them.
Right.
Hey, buddy, I think I got you a helmet. You look great, and definitely not like an Oblivion Imperial Guard. Hey, Jacob, I'm back. Where my women's at? I think you are the women's. Can the dog carry a dagger? That's a good question, Roman. I don't know what goes there, but I don't have it. Maybe I can get metal teeth. Well played, Squeaka. Well played.
Let's get started.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
one of you. Come on. Switch to the bow. There you go. Now that he's all the way up here, just throw some pocket sand.
Cut them down! Let's make this quick, shall we? Now on you go.
Perfectly lined up. You're gonna change your name to Pocket Sand? Why? So I can throw you in people's faces?
No mercy!
Can the dog carry it tune? Okay. That happened.
On it. Let's get started. Right.
I keep forgetting that that's my voice whenever you hear that. Oh, and I keep forgetting I have specialty arrows, too. Those would probably come in handy. Scum save. Can the dog carry a coconut? How about a swallow? I get everywhere. I'm sticky and... Nah. No, you don't want to be sand. Because Anakin said it best. I don't like sand. It's coarse and irritating and gets everywhere.
Let's get started.
I was speaking of a European swallow, the bird. I also keep forgetting that I can zoom out like this.
Come, you can do better than that. On your guard.
Nice knockdown.
Right.
I gotta be careful. I'm starting to feel like I know what I'm doing here, and that's when it's gonna end badly. War paint of the Wolfhound. Ooh. Come here, Bogar. I'm gonna paint you. +4 damage to beasts. Oh yeah, he's looking cool. Looking cool now.
Let's get started.
Warden recruit shield, concentrated deathroot extract. Definitely need to start looking into poison making. Maybe like one of your bookers. Oh man. What do you got? Templar shield. Ooh, extra damage on Darkspawn, but much less defense. Ooh. Yeah, no. I can help I'm experienced what the X's were for. Definitely didn't need to do this. but I'm doing it anyway. Oh, I have kicked the hornet's nest. Probably should not have done that. And I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm going to set everybody on fire, including my guys. Okay, you need more defense. Probably shouldn't have set you on fire, so you heal up. For the king, for the alliance, for the kingdom. I'm dead. I was too busy laughing at that. Alright, Howl. Alistair, you need to shield pummel that dude. Just whack. Good. Okay, good to go. Take that guy out. Take that guy out. You will... Oh, you're burned out on pretty much everything. Turn that off. And then lightning strike this guy. And then I just wake up from my nap. Perfect. Sometimes you just need to take a nap in the middle of battle. And anyone who says otherwise has not seen the battle. Yes, Jacob. For the dick. It's a good dick.
Right. This should be easy enough.
Everyone's jealous of the dick. I take naps in the middle of battle. I mean, work. Same thing. You know, the little bit that I know about your work, I believe, yes. It's that very much the same thing. I prefer this view. Come on, boys. Let's go. Oh no, bad guys. Who could have seen it coming? You going after the Hurlock. You are also going in there after the Hurlock. You are gonna kick this dude in the nuts. Alright, and give us a big howl. You got bit again today? Wow. I couldn't do what you do. That's for sure.
Cut them down! Let's make this quick, shall we?
Insufficient skill. Oh. I need more lock picking.
Right. As you wish.
Ooh, Darkspawn dagger. Let's take a look at that. -1 dexterity, but plus 0.5 armor penetration. More damage than the base dagger, more crits, more armor pen, same strength modifier. Why not? We'll give it a shot. Roman says, friends, I gotta go. Sorry, you all are fantastic, especially the dog. Thank you for dropping by, Roman. Don't worry about it. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, everybody knows the mouse is fantastic. Oh, I've got a cracked skull. I forgot about injuries being a thing. He's got a gaping wound. Alright, we have healing for that, though. Somewhere. Ah, injury kit. There we go. Use. And for my dog. Alright, you are going to... Oh, you can't have armor, so you need a high constitution. Alright. Yes, I suppose you could say. Maul, is that a two-handed weapon? Yeah. Is this where we find a... Okay. Not an archdemon. But I suspect one of those is going to show up eventually. Ugh, swallow before you yell.
Cursed creatures.
Okay, you need... Ooh. I should have given you the better defensive ability. Shield bash. You... Lightning. You attack, and then when you get close, we're going to howl. Growl Mabari, growl so fearsomely that its opponent suffers a penalty to defense unless it passes a mental resistance check. Okay. Go growl at him. And you switch to your bow.
Weapons at the ready.
And hopefully doesn't pay attention to us. Ooh, that's rough.
Let's get started. There's so many. And that.
You guys are doing a great job. Ooh. Oh, okay, you're not doing such a good job anymore. That sucks. And throwing this flash splashes acid to nature damage to all creatures hit. I don't want to... Weapon coated in acid deals nature damage with each hit. Can I just put that on my... Oh, I forgot. Ice arrows.
Let's make this quick, shall
Don't
we?
have many of them, but I have a few. And both those guys are dead.
You had it.
And my dog probably is shortly as well.
Here we go.
Alright, this is not going well.
On it.
Running. Now can't potion while I'm running.
On it. Let's make this quick, shall we? I'm running out of minutes here. On your guard.
Okay. I was too distracted with that disastrous fight that you would see what you were saying over there, Squeaker. I don't even remember what I said that led up to your comment. Alright. Last save. Okay. Switch to that first. Definitely gonna need some defense. Alright. Weakness. Shield pummel. Oh wait, I got specify a target. And growl.
Armed and dangerous. Ready for action.
Okay. Fire arrow, ice arrow. Don't know if that's the best choice, but it's the one I'm making. Well, this sucks.
Show me what you got.
No, I meant to leave that on. Get him, Mogar. Get him, Mogar.
There's so many.
Ow! That sucked. I'm just down to the dog. This is not going to happen. Can't help but think I've made some choices that, had I done differently, would have made for better results. Okay, while he's still that far away. Okay, poisons. Venom. Concentrated death extract. Weapons coated this moderate poison deal additional nature damage. Each hit may stun the target. I add that to my bow, or does that only go on my daggers? We're gonna find out. Oh, but I should actually first throw this guy. You know, screw it. Let's go switch back to the daggers because it's gonna be following me around anyway. Use that. Well, that sucked.
Victory shall be mine.
Ow. Already? Oh, I can interrupt that. Of course I can. Okay, it's going a little bit better. Okay, it was going a little bit better. And then he bumped into me and I had a heart attack. Okay, cool. More defense. Lightning. Shield bash. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, chicken walk.
Is that all?
Okay, growl. Shield bash. Owl. Oh, damn it. I can't interrupt that. Everything's going to cool down. Son of a bitch. I don't like this guy. Acid flask, yes, on that guy. You weakness. You okay, I don't want you charging in just yet.
On it.
Okay, now shield bash. And you move in and give him a growl. Lower that defense. He does like me an awful lot. Okay, who's he got? Should be able to interrupt this.
One shall stand. Right.
Weakness. Nope, nope. Shield up.
Here we go.
Okay, since I'm behind, I should be able to do more damage back here.
Victory.
Poison.
Shall be mine. Show me what you got. Take that. This should be easy enough.
Okay. Alright, come on. Alright, no, you need to heal. Ow.
Ready for action.
Could you be able to do more damage back here? The last guy that said that. Oh, man.
Let's get started.
Go ahead, pick him up. I dare you. Oh, no! You should have picked him up. I didn't realize how low his health was. Alright. We got this. Yeah! Suck it! Woo!
The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Good morning, Snail Messiah. You just missed a battle that really should have started
This should
out
be
with a
easy
bunch
enough.
of the healthy dose of lube, because that was rough. Alright, turn that off. Is this the beacon? Lighting.
Sound the retreat.
But
Where
what
it cut
about
off
the
his
king?
cockles and where to
Should we
connect.
not?
Do as I command.
Noted, Miss Mouse. Noted.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
You're done having fun. Pull out. Look, she said it. Hey, I fought one of those. It was just 3 dudes and a dog. I should be able to handle this. Oh. And nobody wearing gold armor is gonna last long. That can't be good.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
I'm not really concerned with how pleased your mother might be. You, on the other hand, what happened to the Darkspawn?
You were injured, and then Mother rescued you. Do you not remember?
What happened to the army? To the king?
The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
You mean Alistair?
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before. Yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Why does your mother want to see me?
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans.
Alright, Chicken Hawk, take care. Thank you for dropping by. My eyes are pleased. Mine are pleased too, Miss Rockberry. Would you cover your dick, please? Sorry. Were my injuries severe?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
Starting to think her mother spent a lot of time in here while I was unconscious. I have some questions, if you don't mind.
I do not mind. Take your time.
Are we safe here?
We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it.
Yeah, Squeaky, you really got to get a cover for your dick. I know you're proud of it. And the neighbors are envious. But come on. You just can't be showing it off to everybody. Why did your mother save us?
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
Ransom? I'm not going to really say anything about being nobility. Yes, much, much higher.
What a sensible attitude. Mother is seldom sensible, however.
And, how did she manage to rescue us? Exactly.
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
Are there any other survivors?
Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley.
Hers or his, Squeaker? Why? What's happening?
Are you sure you want me to describe it?
I would not have asked if I didn't.
I had a good view of the battlefield. 'Tis a grisly scene. There are bodies everywhere, and Darkspawn swarm them, feeding, I think. They also look for survivors and drag them back down beneath the ground. I cannot say why. I do not know who this Loghain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it.
All right, fine. I'll go see your mom. Can I put on some clothes first?
I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Last of the Wardens.
Right.
No, key required. Clothes are so unnecessary. You know what? There we go. I better not get ambushed by some enemies while while I'm exposed. Callister's going to have some questions when I come walking up.
Here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm not, thanks to Morgan's mother.
Oh, this doesn't seem real.
Wild mice could have
If it weren't for Morgan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
If you're Flemeth, you must be very old and powerful. Keep you safe here. Yeah, if you're Flemeth, you must be old and powerful. Probably not wise to call her old, but I'm going to do it.
Must I? Age and power are relative. It depends on who is asking. Compared to you, yes, on both counts.
Then why didn't you save Duncan? He was our leader.
I am sorry for your Duncan, but your grief must come later. In the dark shadows before you take vengeance, as my mother once said. Duty must come now. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight.
That's right, Jacob.
Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
There's going to be a whole party on there. Hmm. Land is hardly united thanks to Logang. Yeah, let's go with that one.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
And we need to find this Archdemon. What is this Archdemon exactly?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An Archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by Darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
We need to find this Archdemon. Alistair is the real Grey Warden here, not me. Will you help us fight the Blight, Flemeth? We should contact the rest of the Grey Wardens. Could the turn hope to gain by betraying the king? Squeak said, I don't know, I'm a pretty dark-tainted creature. I've not met a man yet with a darker heart. Lord help us if you do. Awakened and tainted by Darkspawn. We need to find this Archdemon. Yeah, I'm going to, and obviously that's not a smart move right now. We're not ready.
By ourselves? No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his back. Not to mention, I don't know how.
How to kill the Archdemon, or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions, Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Al-Eamon would never stand for this, surely.
The Arl of Redcliffe?
I suppose. Al-Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Right here, no worries. Gotta look for one Archdemon at your service. Yes, if one of the prerequisites to be an Archdemon is to hunger for man flesh, well, Darkspawn gets a lot of holes in it. You can fill those holes with that is just gonna go on and on forever, isn't it? Surely the other allies we could call on. It sounds like an excellent idea. Keep in mind that Logan was also an honorable man. Surely there are other allies we could call on.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Al-Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Why not? Isn't that what Grey Wardens do? As long as there's some profit in it. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, why not?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Do tell me what to fill those holes with, oh great Grey Warden beard. Well, you could easily fill all of those holes with caulk. It's great for filling holes. Somebody's gonna watch this and not have any idea about that dang video. Alright, as ready as we'll ever be. I'd be happy with just staying alive. Staying alive. I don't suppose you could offer any more help. Just thinking for everything, Flemeth. We're going, old woman. Don't push us. No, thank her. She saved your life.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
It's an excellent idea. What makes you think we want her? Thank you, but if Morgan doesn't wish to join us... Yes, it's an excellent idea.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
I've saved your life. Now here, I give you my daughter. Some weird traditions out here. Alright, was this your idea all along?
Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance, whatever the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems?
Don't call
Out
her
of the
a gift
wilds,
horse.
she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready.
Somehow, Squeaka, I think you get up
these
into
two
more
must
mischief
unite
in the
for
corner.
Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan.
She's a
Without
prostate.
you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
She won't come to harm with us. At least not permanent harm. She may pass out on the battlefield, but, you know, you gotta take a battle nap every now and then.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
Seeing my character model from the front and those skivvies, they don't really do them a lot of favors. I think we should get on the way up before you speak your mind. I know probably your presence, Alistair doesn't. Speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
We need all the help we can get. Get over yourself, Alistair. I don't really know. Snail says in the new Dragon Age game, you can make the bulge as large or small as you want. Hey, I've seen some of the mods that are out there. I could enhance people in this game, but I've chosen not. We need all the help we can get, buddy.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
Okay, do you have any actual useful things I can ask about?
I may have answers. Ask.
Oh, yeah, I did see that snail. Oh, yeah, I do remember seeing some screenshots of that. Like, the minimum versus the maximum is very minuscule difference. Can you put a skirt on? I mean, really? All right, give me a second. I'm in a serious conversation. I can't be putting clothes on in the middle of a conversation. It's distracting. Are you really Flemeth's daughter?
'Twas she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes?
It's difficult to... It's just difficult to imagine her...
Young? Married? Pregnant? Who said she was any of these things? I certainly did not.
Well, see, Squeak Mouse, the only people that they care about being represented in modern games are the people who complain the loudest but play the fewest video games, and also don't like the wonderful creation, God-given creation of the female form. So no, the women have to look as close to dudes as possible. Have you ever been outside the wilds? Tell me about the village to the north. Yeah, tell me about the village to the north. Actually, let's go through the whole dialogue tree.
From time to time, I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here.
Is that what you want?
What I want is to see mountains. I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind. So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however. Perhaps Mother is right. It must simply be done quickly.
All right, well, tell me about that village.
'Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your Imperial Highway where travelers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
Must not have searched you good enough. I can tell from all the pockets and layered clothing. Guess they're gonna have to be itty-bitty titty monsters instead of having proper representation pouts. I'm with you. Is there a reason to go to Lothering then?
I mention it for its tavern, where travelers gather with news from other places. 'Tis small enough that our appearance might go unnoticed. Beyond that, 'tis close, and I know the way.
Snail Messiah, fun fact, the level designer for Lothering didn't know what to call the town, but had been watching Fear and Loathing the night before, so he named it Lothering. That's clever. A while since I've seen that movie. Alright, how are we going to get past the Darkspawn? Let's wrap this conversation up. I'm starting to get cold, as you can tell by the lack of, Never mind.
The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
Well, that's no good. Yeah, that's not reassuring.
We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to
can
smell
sense the
instead
taint.
as we pass by. 'Tis important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
Give them something else to smell. Are you gonna, like, toss my... Never mind. Darkspawn are camped farther in the forest. What skills do you have exactly?
I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
And you can substitute for Alistair. Excellent, you'll be of some use. Okay, don't piss off the witch when you're just getting to know her.
You missed your chance. Now it's Charred Rabbit from here on out.
I have no more questions.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
No. Alright, I'm gonna put pants back on. At least temporarily. All right, what do you have? What do I have that you might be able to benefit from? None of that. Ooh. Spell resistance and a chance to avoid missile attacks. That's pretty nice. I'm not. My pants are staying off. Hey, look, just because this dude's wearing pants doesn't mean anybody else here has to. Okay, I think I'm good for now. More again. Okay. Okay, what about some of the leather stuff? Although I really like what you're wearing right now. For reasons. Studded leather boots. If you tell her she can take over for Alistair, he will say something like, "Yes, I'm a horrible cook, and the Chantry will learn to cook and make everything gray sludge." Squeak. Yes, if you're in the store sans pants, you probably will be getting some strange looks, and probably a few phone numbers. Oh, that's right. Armor actually does. I see. I keep forgetting that armor does actually fatigue. So there's a trade-off. Yeah, I completely forgot. All right. Shall we? I got numbers for non-shirt, but none for non-pants yet. You know, give it time. You never know. Now it's locked. All right, back to world map. Gather your party and venture forth. Wait, what are the chances there's a chest like sitting behind the house with some stuff in it? Also, this is a weird house. Nope, nothing there. Alright, so there was nothing. Alright, so to Lothering we go, I suppose. Oh.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Yeah, call him out.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Got her.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess that fellow is the leader.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
Well. You put on Morgan what you want. Must be low in fatigue. Yeah, I keep forgetting that that's a factor. So listen to your friend. We're not refugees. You're toll collectors then. I don't have that kind of coin. Very well. Here's 10 silvers. No, you should listen to your friends.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Nope. I'm just gonna have to fight you.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
I'm saving that coin to pay you for your time. You don't even spend it here, do you? Later, Jacob. Have a good night, man. Yes, intimidate. Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Teyrn Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
Oh, dang it, that backfired.
With that kind of bounty, we can retire. Let's be heroes to the kingdom.
Yeah!
Hey, JT. All right, Morgan, what have you got? Oh, you got a lot of stuff. Okay, drain life, disorient, vulnerability hex, spider shape. She can turn into a spider? Oh, too bad Roman's not here still. Horror, mind blast. How big's the sphere? Yeah, do that. Now you know why I love her.
Right.
Alright. Dog. Dread howl. Okay, let's do... Catch a spell power, determines how powerful the form is, the master shapes the shifter. Let's try to freeze somebody here. Ooh, that dude's got a hammer. Else they're getting beaten up a little bit. Yeah, disorient.
I shall do it.
Run while you can!
Oof, okay, I need you on your feet, so to use another heal.
It is a
All
good
right.
day.
We surrender. We're just trying to get by.
Nah, wasted
Before
that
the
heal.
Darkspawn get us all.
Get by, you're a criminal. This shoddy operation is pathetic. I could do better. Yeah, I don't know if I could. I'm still kind of like a awkward baby deer trying to find their footing in the combat.
Yes, of course. We should have been more careful. I'm sorry.
How you die, that's all you deserve. I want some questions answered. I'm turning you into the authorities. You follow my lead. I could use some soldiers. Hand over everything you've stolen, then start running. Don't come back. Oh.
Well, what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts. Well, watching for folks fleeing from the south. Chasing from the wilds and farmholders, mostly. There aren't soldiers here anymore, so we help ourselves. We try not to hurt anyone too much.
Yeah, what's going on in the city?
It's packed full. The band took his men north with Tear and Loghain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know?
That's right, Gord King. I am gray. Alright, have you heard any survivors from the battle?
Couple, maybe. A group of wounded Ash Warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way.
Oh, Ash Warriors. That's not what I heard. What news have you heard?
Everyone's saying how the Grey Wardens betrayed the king during the Darkspawn fight. Got him and themselves killed. Tear and Loghain pulled out just in time. First thing he's doing as regent is putting a bounty on Grey Wardens.
Yeah, it's the Gay Wardens versus the Ash Warriors. Alright, I'm done asking questions.
Well, then let me go!
Do they have a rear admiral? Hand over everything you've stolen. Kind of makes me, you know, I'm still profiting from it, but I'm putting it to good use.
Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear.
Alright, now follow my lead. I could use some soldiers.
What, are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier.
Alright. So what do? Do I kill him? Turn him in? Or just put the fear of God in him and make him run away? Yeah, weird to see this game versus the new one coming out. It's like we went from Dragon Age to Drag Age. Yeah, we were talking about some of the interesting character creation choices they've made for that new one. Snail says turn in, and I'm going to trust him because I know he wants me to get the most out of this game that I can. So let's turn him in, not because of his skin color or anything. Alright, I'm turning you into the authorities.
There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me.
They'll do what they must. Come with me, then I'll execute you here, then start running.
I'm not going down without a fight.
I was just gonna try to recruit you. Alright. I probably did it wrong there. Pocket sand.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Squeaker. Whoa.
It's your time to die.
Let's get started. This should be easy.
Oh, let's do a mind blast. Oh, wait, no. Horror.
Maker! Desperate die already!
You don't like you already put yourself in the corner. Like I said, I think you get up into more mischief in the corner than otherwise. Because nobody's seeing. Knight's Note. No. Guess I'm gonna have to look at it in my journal. Notes. Oh, maybe I don't know where it is. Maybe it doesn't actually matter much. Maybe it's something I just turn in. We'll find out. New codex, a note. Okay, just hadn't updated yet. Did I just miss it? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Ooh, here's the other. Frozen lightning. Common name for a crystal that can naturally store electricity. Crushing frozen lightning gives the user a small bonus to electricity resistance for a short time. Ooh, interesting. Some trap parts. Quick save. You can open the roll map details, location, interest. Yeah.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Alright, what did you want to talk about, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
She's got a sharp tongue. Alright, I'll figure it out. Let's get going. I need to look for Fergus. He might still be alive. Let's try to use trees, I assume. Yeah, let's look for Fergus.
He was out scouting in the wilds, wasn't he? That's what the king said.
Then attempting to look for him there would be foolish. He is either dead or he managed to flee to the north.
Very sensitive.
I am simply saying that it is foolish to mount a rescue when you have no notion where this man is and the wilds are overrun with Darkspawn. You will either find him somewhere outside the wilds with other survivors, or not at all.
Doesn't mean I shouldn't look for him, but yeah, maybe not just go running into the wilds.
That's exactly what it means. You wish to do this brother of yours a service? Avenge him. The time to look for survivors will come later.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea.
Mount
These
rescue.
treaties, have you looked at them?
We should mount a rescue. Some troop comes running up. Hi, my name's Rescue. No, not yet, but no.
There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Alright, then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Yes. Where do we find Arleman?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes.
Oh my god.
If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Alright, what about the Dalish Elves?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully, they will still be there.
Wasn't gonna do the "My name is Rescue" because I was the corner. It's kind of like you like peek around the corner and say it anyway, so you can just kind of get it out of your system and then go scurrying back to the corner. Where do we find the dwarves? And don't say underground.
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
And how about the Circle of Magi?
That will be at their tower on Lake Carlinhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
And what about Loghain, that bastard?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Alright, I don't need any more directions.
Then you have a plan.
Yeah, exactly, Cord. Alright, is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Alright, what do you think we should do, Morgan? You look like you've got a pair of good ideas on you. I mean...
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Care to elaborate on that service, Squeaka? Morgan, you have the best ideas. And the voice of Claudia Black, so she can basically say whatever she wants to me. I'm ready to get going. Yeah, let's just get a move on.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Save so I don't have to do all of that again. Yes, it's the village people. Oh, I'm getting like Fable. Like I want to kick this chicken. Man, I hate that Fable 2 and 3 never came to like PC proper. At least not through Steam.
Stop looking at me, mongrel. I have nothing you want. Why do you keep staring at me so, you flea-ridden beast? Can you not tell when you are not wanted? I enjoy company of creatures of the wild, not stench-ridden domesticated wolves.
Wow.
And he persists. Maddening!
That's my dog you're talking to. Keep going. So you've been going. Look, everything you can. Resources are not abundant in this game. Oh, loot everything you can. That's just kind of the standard. Anyway. I mean, back in the day when I'd play like old Final Fantasies, I'd come to a crossroads and think, oh, my mission's probably to the right. So I'd go halfway down that way and I'd go, oh, I need to go find what's to the left. I'd go down halfway that way. I'd be like, I gotta finish going down to the right. All right, there's the cave. Now I have to go back down to the left and figure out what everything's down there. I was one of those kind of completionist kids playing games back in the day. Sure, she was talking to the dog and not you. You know, I kind of wondered, but it's still kind of early in this. I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to feel things out before I feel things up. What? There. Guess I should be checking, make sure there's nobody named here that I need to speak with. All right, back to writing. Later, y'all. Later, Gord King. Thank you for dropping by, my friend. Have a good night. Feel, then fill. Okay.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
What do you mean?
We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full.
Hey, I'm streaming from the south too. I'm in Texas.
Food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Are you keeping me from going in?
I'm just warning you, things may not be as hospitable as you would expect. People are frightened.
All right. Is there anybody in charge?
The band has marched north with Tern Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
Good talk. Refugees.
Oh.
Let's see, merchants. Chanter's
But
board.
look how they moan and wail and gnash their teeth. 'Tis sad to watch how helplessly they scurry about.
Hail, Spartan Flash. Welcome.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make
Who
a
are you
tiny
calling
profit
a
helping
hoe?
a beleaguered businessman?
Why would I want to help you get rid of the tiny part, and I'll consider it? Is your profiteering ruffling some feathers?
You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Not interested. Can you beat that offer? Sister agreed. Those of you not here to do business, leave now. You don't think you're being unscrupulous? Alright, look. If he was bringing in stuff that people needed and people were willing to pay high prices, fair game. If he took advantage of people by buying things off of them and then turning around to sell it to them for exorbitantly high prices, that's kind of shitty, dude.
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Oh, let me tell you about those bandits.
Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
Ooh. Alright. Yeah, yeah. You can compromise, still make a little bit of a profit.
And hear more belly aching? I'd rather take my goods back to Denerim.
What if I just told him the story about all the bandits outside of the town that, you know, no longer are breathing?
You wouldn't dare. I'm leaving.
Okay, I'm not gonna kill him. Oh, if I intimidate, he's gonna fight me anyway. Ooh.
And who's gonna make me leave him? You? I hope the Darkspawn choke on your cheap hides. Ah!
I suppose it couldn't be helped. Maker, help us all.
Look, lady, y'all have feet. Just hit the trail. Follow behind him. I'll wrestle you. I must have missed something. I thought I had. I thought I hit all of the options to. Oh, I guess I would have to get rid of her. It's fine. It's fine.
Right.
No, then I absolutely missed that because I thought I didn't really have much of an option other than make her leave.
I don't like this. Have you seen my mother?
Yeah, it depends.
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
What about your dad?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
I ain't seen your mom since she left me last night. Alright, fine, kid, come on. I feel like I need to do a good deed since I screwed up the supplies for the town.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Well, then you're gonna be waiting a long time, kid. Go to the chantry.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. You're a really nice man, kind of like Father. I should go look for Mother now.
Good talk, kid.
As you wish.
Chantry, Dane's Refuge, Allison. Wait, Snail, so the dude that I ran off, was he the only merchant in town? Because if so, I might actually need to redo that because I've got stuff I need to offload. I mean, if there's still another merchant somewhere in here, then I won't bother with it. Oh yeah, I can level up. Yes, no, there is another, but you know, completion is one of the best outcomes. Yeah. I'm trying not to, like, worry about that too much right now. Because otherwise, I will be entirely indecisive on basically everything I do. Quika's chuckling to herself in the corner. Alright, let's see. Coercion. Characters which must convince others to change their views. Strength contributes more to intimidate characters. Cunning contributes to a more persuasive character. That would have come in handy. Stealing. Characters quick enough to pilfer small items from others. Trap making. Survival. Bonus nature is a lower level, revealing type, creature's hostility. I'll go coercion. Yeah, might as well. Okay, so Rogi. Combat movement. Deadly strike. Kind of want a lockpick. And as much as I've invested in archery, I find that my dual daggers are actually coming in pretty dang handy. Defeat trickery airlocks and spring traps without taking harm. Yeah. Oh wait. The board.
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one.
And who are you exactly? Don't give me that dismissive chuckle. You don't talk much, do you?
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
He can't answer you. He's chanted Devons.
And what's a chant?
One of them that can only say the chant of light. His board has letters of good deeds to be doing. My father fixed Widow Allison's roof once, and the charter paid him, he did.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and onto the Maker.
It's like a vow of silence, then. You can't talk normally?
Unless it's the chant of light, no.
And so Rajmael in the heathen temple recanted. Speak only the word, sing only the chant, then the golden city is thine, spoke Andraste.
Darmok and Gilad at Tanagra, when the walls fell. Darmok, his eyes wide. Have anything interesting on the board?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Alright. I can dig it. Bandits. Bandits everywhere. Prey upon refugees on the pain of death was standing. Sure. Alright, now let's go check this other exclamation point out. Go say hi to Allison.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
Oops. Now you two, don't maybe turn the party around and go home. Hold on. Just gonna steal some stuff from back here.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Think I'm a refugee?
You look better armed than most refugees that come through.
Thank you.
Not implying you're a deserter or the like. I'll trust you can take care of yourself.
I was hoping I could help you. Yeah, let's do that.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I know a bit.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices,
Not a bad
I'll
pickup
scrape
line.
together some sort of payment. I'll write all
Know
you need to
how
know in this note
successful
here.
it would be. I guess it depends on who's delivering the line. I think you'd probably have a lot more success than I would.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
Oh.
Mara de starit, mera de twasit, abana kyun, maras shokra, anan sam kyun.
I have a beard. There's a couple of things that you have that I don't, that I think would contribute to your skill check.
You aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
You're a prisoner? That's a stupid thing to say. Of course he's a prisoner. I'm gonna say it
I'm in
anyway.
a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am
Yeah.
Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I am Beard. Pleased to meet you.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now. I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
I find myself in need of skilled help. What did you do to end up here? Okay. Let's ask what you volunteer as Cage tribute. What did you do to end up here?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I am responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
If you feel guilty, why did you do it?
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
I like this guy. Who did you murder?
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
Oh.
I agree.
Aren't you interested in seeking atonement?
Death will be my atonement.
There are other ways to redeem yourself, dude.
Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime?
You could help me defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
Okay.
Farewell, then.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
So, Terran Logain.
Well, look what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a fellow by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen him.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
That's what you call it? Then I am definitely seeking refuge. Or what is it that they call on Ryza and Deep Space Nine? Jamasharat? I don't even remember if that's right. Looks like he wants a fight. I'm happy to oblige. What makes you think we're traitors? I don't need your help, miss. Please stand back. Let's talk. Let's get out of hand. What makes you think we're traitors?
Tern Logain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Enough talk. Take the warden
Well, I kind of died, and then like a harpy brought me back or something.
Right. Let's make this quick.
Warden.
Okay. Look, we didn't have to do this. But since we're here... You know, let's try the spider shape out. Yeah, let's try spider shape. Oh, I forgot to level up Alistair. Yes, I'm just staring into the Maker's eye. Bardcore version of Ballroom Blitz begins to play. Yeah, that's awesome. I'd listen to that. That sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. Okay. you go after this dude. Give him a shield bash. Okay, let me see. Let's gang up on this guy. Oh, no. Pocket sand.
Tingling.
Okay, and Doggo. Howl.
Let's make it quick, shall we?
Okay, that hurts a little bit. Hey, look at that booty. Spider booty. Poison spit, web. Commander. Web.
On your guard. It's either you or
Poison
me.
spit.
Gonna be me.
Oh, Beard died. He's taking a nap. He got distracted by the spider booty. Alright, have a sip of healing. And then... There you go. Mogar, you need to... Okay, not yet.
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all
I
stop
like how
fighting
nobody
now.
else in here is just like freaked out by the lady that just turned into a giant spider. No, they're not going to believe me, but I'm going to tell them anyway. We're not the traitors.
I was there. The turn pulled us out of a trap.
The turn left the king to die.
The wardens led the king to his death. The turn could do nothing.
Take a message. Take this down.
What do you want to tell him?
He'll pay for what he's done. We're coming for him. Not yet. The Grey Wardens know what really happened.
I'll tell him. Right away. Now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
It's alright. I was happy to save your life. Alright. Pump the brakes, dude. Where does a sister learn to fight like that?
I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
Are you a potential companion? Because suddenly my romance decisions become a lot more difficult. I am Beard. A pleasure.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Already? We just met. I will need help, that's true.
That and the Maker wants me to go with you.
Maker is on my side? Well, welcome aboard then.
Then you believe me?
Sure.
I knew the Maker had sent a true dream. A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Oh, is that the picture you sent me the other day? Oh yeah, I remember now. Here are those notes. Alright, so I can have... I like my dog. But I also like ladies. Alright, Mogar, you're gonna... Oh, she's a rogue? Oh, so despite being all, like, priestesses up, she's more of what I am. Okay. Well, that probably means she's not going to see that much combat, because I like to try to keep things a little bit balanced. There is a mod that I considered downloading would let you keep your dog with you, regardless of the 4 slots that you picked for other characters. Oh, yeah, exactly. I was just saying the exact same thing, Snail. I might get that. It feels like it's a little bit cheaty, but I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm going to stick with this group, at least for the time being. She is a higher level than my war dog. Oh, I should. They say it was the original plan, but they opted out because of the lack of power for older machines. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it's... I mean, my machine is old, not compared to when this game came out. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna bring her along, at least for right now. Don't worry, I'll be back for you, buddy. Alright, so you've got a dagger, an enchanted dagger. So since she's a rogue, she probably would benefit from leather. Oh, she can wear medium chainmail, but that's going to be more fatiguing. Yeah, so it's not cheating, it's implementing something they had to sadly leave out. Yeah. Is that what you already had? No, you just have plain leather. No helmet. I don't know what her skill set is exactly, but I've got extra bows, so might as well... Oh, hold on. Make sure I have the... Ah, I'm injured. Got head trauma. Oh, wait. Look at the wrong one. Tier 2. That's what I got equipped. Okay. You know, let her have a bow. Yeah. And then I gotta heal myself up. Damn head injury. Or, I don't know. Hang on, let me just finish wandering around first. Hey, excuse me? Oh, and gotta level up Alistair. See, that's chance to hit. Oh. Damage dealt by piercing moves. The daggers are more likely to dodge incoming blows. Improves chances to hit. Oh, accuracy of melee attacks. Nah, I can just do that. All right, poison making, herbalism, survival, trap making. I think he's just gonna go straight for. Oh, although reason he could actually use some of those throwable things as well. Hmm. Yeah, we'll just go full combat for now. Templar. Righteous Strike. Cleanse area. Templar purges the area of magic, removing all dispellable effects from those nearby. Friendly fire possible. Mental Fortress. Warrior. Powerful. Training hard work is gained. Oh, wait. Bravery. Can't do that yet. Precise Striking. Weapon and Shield. I think we're going to stick with the Weapon and Shield. Shield defense, yeah. That could have come in handy a couple of times.
I heard what you did with the other merchant. Got what he deserved. Because I still don't have food to sell.
Know of any well-paying work in Lothering?
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there.
Hey, that's Jim Cummings.
I suppose you know anything about,
Pretty sure it is. I have dabbled in such things.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice. Well, there's herbs in the North Wood. As for other stuff, look around town. Some refugees just left things behind to travel faster. I don't really know what you need, though. I might have some in stock, too.
All right, well, show me what you got. Mostly, I'm going to sell you some things. Let's get rid of one of these. Nah, two. I don't need more. So wow. Chainmail boots. Everybody's got what they need, right? Same stats, but let's see what they look like. Well, they look basically the same. At least now you match.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Oh, I forgot that these things actually... No. Okay. Other crafting... Is that other stuff? No. Okay. Raymond lightning rune. Small priest trap. Good enough for now. Oh wait.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Gotta see that dick. Dick. What am I? Sure, I'm not missing anything standing out important. Yeah, good enough.
Right.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is?
On it.
Might as well ask us how to get to the moon.
He said that all the Redcliffe knights were looking for it, as if they didn't have anything better to do. I don't get it. I've got a cousin in the Templars.
Alright, before I do anything else, quick save, full save. And give me a moment, I'll be right back. You see, I knew you got up to more trouble in that corner than you wanted anybody to know about. I knew it. I'm on to you. Alright, just gotta get patched up. Is there any, like, doctors or anything like that that I can go to get patched up as opposed to having to use a injury kit? That's what happens when you turn your back. You never know what's going to happen. Okay. Well, now I know that I need to keep a stock of those. Yeah, back damage guy. I am playing a rogue, you know, sneaking up from behind. It's kind of the way we do it. Anyway, oh, hold on, Allison. Sorry, saw a shiny barrel.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
What do you need traps for?
Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
Why don't you just buy some?
None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields.
He's got poison traps on his land?
He doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just full of traps.
Oh, that's why he wants the poison.
Eccentric.
I can't make traps yet. I didn't check that box.
I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
What else is there around here? Any shiny things I can dig through?
For a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Damn!
Not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Woo! She's savage. Okay, go to the Chantry, see about getting Sten released.
You were a cloistered sister?
You must have been a brother before you became a Templar, no?
I never actually became a Templar. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens before I took my final vows.
Do you ever regret leaving the Chantry?
No, never. Do you?
Yes. You may not believe it, but I found peace there. The kind of peace I've never known.
It used to get so quiet at the monastery that I would start screaming until one of the brothers came running. I would tell them that I was just checking. Well, you never know, right?
No, I never did anything like that. I enjoyed the quiet.
Suit yourself. The look on their face was always priceless.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
Wow, okay. Nice to meet you too. Why don't you keep your voice down? Is no one gonna shut this madman up? Watch where you throw accusations, fool. Yeah.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
Wow. You waste my time. Continue ranting. You must snuff this ends now. You poor man. What happened to you? Yeah, let's have a little bit of compassion.
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn.
Don't be a fool. Darkspawn can be defeated.
No, I have seen them. You cannot run. You cannot fight.
Dude, that axe is awesome. Somebody more deserving should have it.
There is nothing to do! No hope is left!
We Fereldans have fought off far worse in our past.
Are you calling me a coward?
Ooh. Calling you an idiot.
I have shamed my ancestors, but the blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There's always hope. Come on. Don't be a puss.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Your king is dead! There is no hope!
Ah, he's still at it. Let's see what we can do here. I like those pipes. I don't think they're bagpipes. I think that those that sound specifically kind of like that are an Irish version. Got a slightly different sound than like your standard bagpipe.
There's word of Darkspawn.
They're featured heavily in the
main horde.
music of the
We are
Battlestar
only hope of
Galactica
protection
reboot.
This village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
But you can lie down
Sir
and...
Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Yeah, I was hoping to meet him.
Why is that, if I may ask?
Well, I needed his help before I realized that he was on death's door.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tern Logain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tern has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Is there any point in going to Redcliffe?
He may be dead already. Or perhaps his luck has changed in the weeks I have been gone.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
So your quest for the ashes brought you here?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact. But my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Well, tell me more about the urn.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
Yeah. Maybe I could help you.
Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon, and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Who's Sir Henrik?
My fellow knight and traveling companion. He is delayed, though.
That doesn't sound good. Oh, yeah. That's right. He's dead.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Is there a reward? Don't be a dick.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Shouldn't you be fleeing?
My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
And when the Makers...
Anybody else I can speak to in here?
Light scattered in the darkness. The word dispelled fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted. Those who seek redemption be delivered. Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna go steal from the church. See, surveyor, willpower. Yeah, I don't really need that. It's cold resistance, constitution. Couldn't hurt. Yeah, you can wear that.
Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
On it.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven. And then shall the chant of light make it pure.
Alright, see if we can get that dude out of jail.
Good day, Sister Liliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
I do not recognize your companion. Greetings. Will you be making a donation to the Chantry? Our need has never been greater.
Who are you? I'm just gonna play dumb.
I am the revered mother of this Chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first.
Can't I just, like, go do something for you instead of giving money?
I understand. Not all are wealthy enough to spare even a few coins for the Maker's favor. What can I do for you, then?
I want to talk about Sten.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Like playing as Archer, Lil can be a dual-wield backstabber. Okay. I did intend to go Archer, but at least so far I find myself getting swarmed. And I end up having to fall back on my daggers a lot more than I expected. But I imagine that's going to change as I get my skill level up. Is there any way I can get you to release him? What did he do? What are the costs? People... I might have a use for it. Yeah.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
Good tank and a good crowd control mage, yeah. I was thinking you might release him to my custody. I've come to return him to his people. Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
And what do you say on this, Liliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Alright, that was easy. Thanks, Liliana. I'm glad I brought you instead of my dog. This time.
Those who have sinned
be forgiven. And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world,
Yeah, just kind of wrap up, get Sten out of jail, wrap up a couple loose ends here in town. I think I'm probably going to call it for the night on this pretty soon. Before I launch into some other big main quest line. Dogs are way better than women. Not for all things. Not for all things.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What?
Chicka pow wow.
Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
That's funny. Sten.
You wish something more of me?
I have the key.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
So you agree to release you into my custody.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
All right.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
What if I don't lead you to your atonement? If you annoy me and I decide to kill you? Damn. Thank you, Stan. Glad to have you with us. I don't want you help free to go. No. I'm glad to have you.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Alright, so he's a warrior too. I would have to guess probably two-handed as opposed to Alistair, who's sword and shield. Man, I should have held on to some of that armor that I sold.
Oh, blast it.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely should have held on to some of the armor that I just got rid of. What are his skills? Full-on combat training. Oh, here we go. Pommel strike. Two-handed. Yeah, he's two-handed. Good thing I held on to a couple two-handed weapons. Balanced greatsword. Or a maul. Maul is a lot more armor penetration. Yeah, why not? And we're going to get you some clothes here in a little while, or some armor later on, buddy. For now, you just hold on to that hammer.
Vashaden.
Yes.
Alright, anything else left in town that I need to do immediately? Enchanter's board, more than just plants. Poisonous proposition. Oh, yeah. Either need to create poison for him or traps, but I'm going to need to level up before I can do traps. So that's what I got in Lothering. The Blight, Arl Redcliffe, Paragon of her kind. Feature of the Beast, broke the circle. Yeah, I think this would be a good spot to to call it for the night. Kind of want to keep going, but if I do that, I'm going to probably be here for another like 3 hours. This is really holding my attention a lot more than I thought it would, honestly. I didn't doubt that this was a good game based on how many people had recommended it and how several of y'all were excited whenever I said I was going to be playing it. But this is definitely holding my attention a lot more than I thought it would. I'm liking this a lot. And I do kind of want to play it a lot more, but I don't want to fully abandon Fallout just yet, because I'm not done with that mod. But anyway, yeah, I think that's going to be it there. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Snail Messiah, Squeaker Mouse, Emma was here earlier. R2 dropped in for a little bit. North, Chicken Hawk, the one and only Gourd King. I'm probably missing Shield Wall of Dragons, and I'm probably missing a couple of folks there. Anybody that watches this later on as a replay, thank you for making it this far. Do the things, the YouTube stuff. You know which buttons to push and which things to click. I trust you. You're a smart individual. And I think that's going to be it. Yeah. One of these days I'm actually going to get myself an official like outro and stuff, but I'm not worried about it right now. I'm still just trying to have fun. I'm happy he lets me in. Says Squeaka. Snail says, always happy to watch your streams. Always happy to have you guys here, both of you. You both keep me on my toes in different ways, but you both keep me on my toes. And with that, I think I'm going to wrap up. So my awkward have to tab out of this because they broke how OBS looks at games. No stream is the same without you, Mighty Squeaker, the Magical Spider Force. That's true. We switch that off, switch back over to which is the logo. All right, folks, thank you. Squeaka, if you've got any parting words, now's your chance. And you won't have to be put back into the corner because the stream will be over. But if anybody wants to know what those parting words are, you're going to have to watch the chat replay because I'm not going to say it. Bye, y'all.